Introduction. Welcome to your creative awakening. Hello, friends. I'm so incredibly excited you're here, ready to embark on this journey with me. For years, I've dedicated my life to helping people unlock their inner strength, discover their passions, and live a life that truly sings. And now, with Unlock Your Creative Potential, I want to guide you to unleash the power of your own creativity. Maybe you've always considered yourself not creative. Perhaps you think creativity is only for artists, musicians, or writers. Or maybe you have a creative spark that flickers occasionally, but you don't know how to nurture it, how to turn it into a steady flame. I'm here to tell you that creativity lives within each and every one of us. It's not a gift reserved for a select few. It's a fundamental part of being human. This book isn't about becoming a famous artist. It's about something much deeper and more personal. It's about reconnecting with your inner child, rediscovering the joy of play, and finding new ways to express yourself. It's about breaking free from the limiting beliefs that hold you back and embracing the unique and wonderful individual you are. Unlock Your Creative Potential is your personal guide to reigniting that inner spark. Think of it as a toolbox filled with simple, practical exercises and insightful prompts designed to gently nudge you beyond your comfort zone. I use the techniques that I have seen work in my numerous motivational lectures and articles. In the coming chapters, we'll explore various aspects of creativity, including conquering fear, overcoming self-doubt, finding inspiration in the everyday, and nurturing your inner critic. We will together discover techniques that work for you. What will you gain from reading this book? Increased self-awareness. You'll understand what truly motivates you and what holds you back from expressing yourself fully. Reduced stress and anxiety. Engaging in creative activities is a powerful way to relieve stress and find moments of peace and calm. Enhanced problem-solving skills. Creativity isn't just about art. It's about finding innovative solutions to challenges in all areas of your life. A deeper sense of purpose. Discovering your creative passions can give you a renewed sense of meaning and direction. Greater confidence. As you overcome creative challenges, you'll build confidence in your abilities and your unique voice. This book is designed to be accessible to everyone, regardless of your background or artistic experience. Each chapter includes easy-to-follow exercises, real-life examples, and inspiring stories to keep you motivated along the way. So, grab a pen, a notebook, and an open mind. Let's begin this amazing journey together. All right, champion, buckle up, because we're about to embark on an incredible journey. Welcome to your creative awakening. Welcome to a world where you, yes, you, are the artist. This isn't about becoming Picasso overnight. Forget needing to paint like Van Gogh. Forget thinking creativity is only for the talented few. No way. Creativity lives and breathes within every single one of us. Think of it like a muscle. Maybe it hasn't been flexed in a while, maybe dusted with lack of use, but it's there, waiting for you to rediscover the joy of using it again. Throughout our lives, so many things can chokehold our creativity. Maybe someone told you your drawing wasn't good enough when you were a kid. Or maybe you became too focused on practical skills for work and thinking that art is childish. Maybe you just got swamped by the everyday grind and forgot about that spark inside. These blocks are like walls we've built around our creative spirit. They tell us, don't be silly, don't waste your time, you are not good enough. But here's the secret. Those walls are paper thin. You have the power to tear them down. You have all the power. This book isn't about becoming perfect. It's about giving yourself permission to explore, to experiment, to make mistakes, and to, most importantly, have fun. This is about unearthing the joy of expressing yourself. Think of a child excitedly drawing with crayons. Notice how little worries or concerns they have if the colors might not be realistic. Does the child worry about what others might think about the art? Does the child even care? Of course not. The goal isn't a perfect masterpiece. The goal is to enjoy the moment. We're here to recapture that feeling, that unadulterated joy of creating purely for the sake of creating. So take a deep breath and get ready. This is your invitation to step into a world of limitless possibilities. We are going to rediscover your artistic self. This is your time to shine, creative you. Let's go. Chapter 2. Morning Pages, your daily brain dump. Hey there, champion of creativity. So you're ready to unlock the raw, unfiltered potential inside you? Fantastic! Let's dive into one of the most powerful tools I know, morning pages. Think of your mind as a busy city street, horns honking, people shouting, thoughts buzzing around like frantic bees. Morning pages? They're the street sweeper, the traffic controller, the Zen garden right in the middle of it all. What are morning pages? Simply put, they are 3 pages of longhand writing. First thing, every morning. Don't even think about editing, grammar, or making sense. Just write. It's a brain dump. A place to complain about the neighbor's barking dog, rant about bad coffee, or even obsess over what you're having for dinner. The important thing is to get it out. Why is this so crucial? Because all that mental clutter is blocking your creative flow. Imagine trying to paint a masterpiece while someone is constantly yelling instructions in your ear. You need silence, space. That's what morning pages provide. Don't worry about making it good. These pages are for you. Nobody needs to read them. In fact, don't read them for at least 8 weeks. This isn't about creating a literary masterpiece. It's about freeing your mind. But what if I don't know what to write? The dreaded stuck feeling. It happens to everyone. Here's my secret weapon. Just write, "I don't know what to write," over and over again. Seriously. Eventually something else will sneak in. Maybe, "I'm really tired," or "I'm worried about that presentation." Whatever pops up, grab it and run with it. Think of it like this. It's like priming a pump. Once the ideas start flowing from your mind, the other creative actions will follow. Example. Let's say James is trying to write every morning but feeling stuck. After a couple of moments trying, he started writing, "I don't know what to write," for 10 lines on the pages. Gradually, he recalled his conversation with his boss. From the memory, the idea started flowing smoothly, and he finished writing 3 pages. Remember, the goal is momentum, not perfection. Morning pages are your daily date with your subconscious, a chance to clear the path for inspiration to rush in. Trust me, this simple practice can revolutionize your creative life. So grab a pen, a notebook, and get ready to unleash your inner genius. You've got this. All right, future superstar, get ready, because we're about to unleash the joy. Chapter 3. The Creative Date, Nurturing Your Inner Child. Hey there, amazing human. Remember when you were a kid, totally lost in the moment, building forts or drawing masterpieces with crayons? That unadulterated joy? We're bringing it back. This chapter is all about the creative date. Think of it as a secret rendezvous with your inner kid, a scheduled dose of pure, unadulterated fun. It's a solo adventure designed to reignite your spark, to fill your creative well. And that well, my friend, is thirsty. What exactly is a creative date? It's dedicating a chunk of time, even just an hour or 2 each week, to doing something purely for you, something that makes your heart sing. It's about leaving your to-do lists and responsibilities at the door and stepping into a world of wonder. Choosing your adventure. Anything goes. The key is to pick something that excites you, perhaps something you haven't done in ages, or maybe something you've always been curious about. Think about what truly brings you joy. Here are some ideas to get those creative juices flowing. Wandering through a botanical garden, soaking in the colors and fragrances. Visiting an aquarium and marveling at the diverse marine life. Browsing a bookstore without any agenda and discovering a new author. Going to a park, watching birds and sketching them in a notebook. Picking up watercolor painting and painting anything! Overcoming resistance. Now your inner critic might pipe up. "But I don't have time! That's silly! I should be doing something productive." Ignore that noise. This is productive. It's fueling your creativity, which will impact every area of your life. Treat this date as a non-negotiable appointment with yourself. Paying attention. When you're on your creative date, really be there. Put your phone away, or at least on silent. Engage all your senses. Notice the light, the sounds, the textures, the smells. Be present and absorb the world around you. Let your mind wander. That's where the magic happens. Imagine, for example, Adam, a software engineer who used to love building model airplanes as a kid. He decided to schedule a creative date at a hobby shop. Just being surrounded by the models, the paints, the tiny tools, sparked a forgotten sense of wonder. He bought a simple model and spent the evening building it. He felt refreshed and recharged the next day at work. The creative date is an investment in yourself. It's a reminder that you are worthy of joy, that you are creative, and that you deserve to nurture your inner child. So go on, schedule your first date. Your creative spirit is waiting. Chapter 4. Confronting your creative critic. All right, superstar. Let's talk about that nasty little voice in your head. The one that whispers, or shouts, things like, "You're not good enough," "That's terrible," or "Why even bother?" That, my friend, is your inner critic, and it's a creativity killer of epic proportions. Everyone has one. Seriously, even Beyoncé probably has a tiny voice humming doubts, though she clearly doesn't let it win. The key is not to eliminate the critic. That's probably impossible, but to understand it, manage it, and, dare I say, even use it. First, identify your critic. What does it say? How does it make you feel? Does it have a favored time to attack, like right before you start something new? Write down the common phrases your critic uses. The more aware you are of its patterns, the easier it will be to recognize when it's rearing its ugly head. For example, "This idea is stupid. Don't even bother." "You'll never be as good as insert famous person here." "What if everyone laughs at you?" Next, give your critic a silly name. Seriously. Naming it takes away its power. Instead of, "That voice inside that ruins my art," try Bob the Bully or Debbie Downer. Now, when Bob the Bully starts up, you can literally say, "Okay, Bob, thanks for your concern, but I'm going to ignore you right now." Taking it less seriously makes the critic seem less intimidating. Now, the big one. Separate your work from your worth. This is huge. Your value as a person is not tied to the quality of your painting, your writing, or anything else you create. You are worthy, talented, and amazing, regardless of whether you produce a masterpiece or a complete flop. Remember that failures are just learning experiences. Replace criticism with compassion. When the critic strikes, hit back with kindness. If, for instance, after writing one page, Debbie Downer starts yelling, "This is garbage," replace that negativity with, "I appreciate the effort that I put into this page and for showing up." Start small, be patient, it is not always easy. Finally, listen without judgment. What if your critic is pointing at an opportunity to fix something or improve a skill? Sometimes, beneath the negativity is a genuine concern. See if there is an underlying message. Maybe you should research this a bit more. Could be hidden inside, "This is a disaster." You've got this. Remember, your creative spirit is a powerful force. Don't let your inner critic dim its light. Shine bright. Chapter 5. Breaking free from limiting beliefs. All right, champion, let's smash some limiting beliefs. Those sneaky little thoughts that creep into your head and tell you things like, "You're not good enough," or "It's already been done before." They're creativity killers. But guess what? You have the power to kick them to the curb. First, let's unmask these villains. What negative thoughts pop up when you think about being creative? Maybe it's, "I'm not a real artist," or "I don't have time for this." Write them down. Don't judge. Just list them. Seriously, do it now. This is about facing them head on. Now let's tackle one of the biggest lies. "I am not talented enough." Hogwash. Talent is overrated. Consistent action and practice are what truly matter. Think about it. Even Mozart wasn't born playing concertos. He practiced. And remember, art isn't about perfection. It's about expression. It's about your unique voice, your perspective. Another common fear? Someone else has already done it. So what? No one has done it your way. You bring a unique blend of experiences, thoughts, and feelings to everything you create. Don't let comparison steal your joy. Remember, even though lots of people are singing, they all don't sound like you. So how do we reframe these limiting beliefs? Simple. Turn them into powerful affirmations. For example, instead of, "I'm not talented enough," try, "I am developing my skills every day, and my voice matters." Instead of, "I don't have time," say, "I am making time for creativity because it enriches my life." Repeat these affirmations daily. Post to them where you'll see them. Believe them. Remember, you are a creative being, capable of amazing things. Don't let those limiting beliefs hold you back. Challenge them, reframe them, and watch your creativity soar. You've got this. Now go create something awesome. Chapter 6. The Power of Play, Reclaiming Your Joy. Hey there, champion. Let's talk about something super important. Play. Yes, you heard me right. Play isn't just for kids. It's a vital ingredient for a creative life, a happy life, your life. Somewhere along the line, we decided that grown-up means serious. We traded in our crayons for calculators and our building blocks for spreadsheets. Big mistake! Think back to when you were little. Remember that uninhibited joy you felt building a fort out of blankets, drawing crazy creatures with crayons, or pretending to be a superhero? That was pure, unadulterated creativity flowing through you. Where did that go? It's time to get it back. Why is play so important for creativity? Because it lowers the stakes. When you're playing, you're not worried about being perfect, about failing, or about what other people think. You're just exploring, experimenting, and having fun. And guess what? That's where the magic happens. That's where brilliant ideas are born. Think of it like this. Your brain is a garden. Serious, focused work is like planting rows of crops. Necessary, sure, but structured. Play is like letting wildflowers grow wild. It brings unexpected beauty, diversity, and a whole lot of buzzing opportunities. So how do we bring more play into our lives? It's simpler than you think. The key is to find activities that make you laugh, that make you forget about your worries, that simply make you feel good. Time for action. Here are a few ideas to get you started. Adult coloring books. Remember how calming and satisfying it was to color as a child? It still is. Grab a coloring book and some colored pencils or markers. Just let your creativity flow without judgment. Think abstract patterns, bold colors, whatever makes you happy. Lego time. Seriously. Lego isn't just for kids. Get a set and build something, anything. Follow the instructions or create your own masterpiece. Dance like no one's watching. Put on your favorite music and just move. Don't worry about looking silly. Just feel the rhythm and let your body express itself. Play board games. Gather some friends or family and have a game night. The laughter and friendly competition will do wonders for your spirit. Get outdoors. Fly a kite, build a sandcastle, go for a nature walk, or simply lie on the grass and watch the clouds. The options are endless. The point is to find activities that spark your inner child and bring you joy. Schedule time for play, just like you would any other important appointment. Make it a priority. Don't think of play as a waste of time. Think of it as an investment in your creativity, your well-being, and your overall happiness. Embrace the power of play and watch your creative life blossom. Now, go have some fun. You deserve it. Let's go, go, go! Chapter 7. Your Creative Sanctuary. Creating a Space for Inspiration. All right, champion, let's talk about your creative cave, your inspiration station, your artistic abode, your creative sanctuary. Think of it as the Bat Cave, but for you and your amazing ideas. Listen up. Your physical space directly impacts your creative energy. A cluttered desk? A chaotic room? That's a cluttered mind. You can't expect brilliant ideas to blossom in a jungle of old bills and dusty knickknacks. So what are we going to do about it? We're going to build a sanctuary, a space that whispers inspiration, encourages focus, and makes your heart sing. First things first, declutter. Seriously, grab a garbage bag or 3 and be ruthless. Old magazines? Gone. Empty coffee cups? Sayonara. Papers you haven't looked at in a year? Bye-bye. Think of it as clearing the path for your creativity to run wild. Next, designate a specific area for your creative pursuits. It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe it's a corner of your living room or a small desk area in your bedroom. What is important is that it's your space. Claim it. Now, for the fun part, make it inspirational. Create an inspiration board. Pin up pictures of things you love, nature scenes, artwork, photos of inspiring people, quotes to motivate you. It's like a visual pep rally. Surround yourself with things that bring you joy. A favorite plant, a cool rock you found on a hike, a piece of art that makes you smile. Even the colors of your space matter. If you prefer a minimalist aesthetic, go for it. But if you prefer the vibrant colors, dare to go vibrant. Your space should feel like a warm hug to your creative soul. Think about lighting. Natural light is fantastic, but if you don't have access to that, invest in a good desk lamp. Good lighting equals focused energy. Here's an example. Mark, a budding writer, was always struggling to get his stories finished. His desk was a disaster. Piles of books, scribbled notes, old receipts. It was chaos. He eventually cleared everything off, invested in a small, comfortable chair, and put up a picture of his favorite author. Suddenly, writing felt less like a chore and more like an adventure. Your creative sanctuary isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating an environment that supports your creative well-being. A place where you feel safe to experiment, take risks, and let your imagination soar. So go forth and create your amazing sanctuary. You deserve a space that nurtures your soul and unleashes your creative genius. Get excited, friend. It is time. Get started. Chapter 8. Finding your flow, tapping into the zone. Hey there, amazing creative. Have you ever been so engrossed in something that time just melts away? That's the power of flow, my friend. It's that magical state where you're completely absorbed, effortlessly creating, and feeling totally alive. It's like your brain and your passion are dancing a perfect tango. But how do you actually find this elusive flow? It's not about luck. It's about creating the right conditions. Let's dive in. Minimize distractions. Become a black belt in focus. The biggest flow killers? Distractions. Notifications, emails, that pile of laundry screaming for attention. They all shatter your concentration. Think of your mind like a laser beam. Scattered. It's just a light. Focused. It can cut through steel. Tip. Identify your biggest distraction demons and banish them. Turn off notifications. Tell your family you need some uninterrupted creative time. Create a do not disturb zone, even if it's just for an hour. You deserve it. Set clear goals. Chart your course to flow. Wandering aimlessly is a flow killer. Before you start, know what you want to achieve. It doesn't have to be perfect, but having a clear goal helps your brain lock in. If you are painting, set a goal like, spend 2 hours working on the background of my painting. Tip. Break big projects into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the task feel less daunting and gives you a sense of accomplishment as you progress. Time blocking, your secret weapon. This is where time blocking comes in. Schedule specific blocks of time dedicated to your creative pursuits. Treat these blocks like important appointments you can't miss. If you schedule 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. to work on your novel, then you should be at it from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Example, okay. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., I'm going to write the first scene of my play no matter what. The magic of the mundane preparation is key. Get all the instruments you need to accomplish the activity. It is annoying to be in the flow and suddenly realize that you didn't charge your camera and you have to wait more hours to continue your project. Listen, finding your flow is about more than just being productive. It's about connecting with your true self, feeling alive, and experiencing the pure joy of creation. So, go out there and discover the magic that awaits you. You've got this. Chapter 9. The Gift of Imperfection, Embracing Flaws. Hey there, creative superstar. Let's talk about something super important, imperfection. Yep, you heard me right. It's time to ditch the idea of being perfectly perfect and embrace the beautiful mess that comes with being human, and even more so, being creative. For too long, we've been told that success means flawlessness, that only polished, perfect work is worthy of praise. But I'm here to tell you, that's a load of hooey. Perfection is a myth, a unicorn chasing its own tail. It's an illusion that keeps you stuck, paralyzed by fear of making mistakes. Truth is, imperfection is where the magic happens. It's where growth sprouts, where innovation blooms. Think of Thomas Edison. He didn't invent the light bulb on his first try, did he? No way! He failed countless times. But those failures were stepping stones, crucial parts of the process that led him to a world-changing invention. Every smudge on your painting, every off-key note in your song, every grammatical error in your writing, these are not failures. They are experiments, learning opportunities and unique expressions of you. Let's say, for example, John is learning to play the guitar. At first, his chords are buzzy, his strumming is clumsy. He cringes at the sounds he makes. But instead of giving up, he embraces the imperfections. He sees each mistake as a lesson. With each practice session, he gets better, his fingers get nimbler, and his music, with all its quirks, starts to shine. Think about a sculptor creating with clay. Sometimes the clay cracks, sometimes a piece breaks off. But the sculptor doesn't throw it all away, right? They adapt, they reimagine, they find a way to incorporate the flaw into the artwork. A skilled sculptor will create true art from this mistake. The same goes for you in your creative journey. Embrace those perceived flaws, those mistakes. Don't hide them, don't judge them harshly. Learn from them, play with them, and let them guide you to unexpected and wonderful places. This week, let's focus on appreciating the unfinished, the imperfect. Did you start a sketch but got distracted? Don't beat yourself up for not finishing. Look at what you did create. What do you like about it? What did you learn? The next time you pick up your pencil, that incomplete sketch will be a great and new starting point. Remember, true creativity is not about striving for an unachievable ideal. It's about embracing the beauty of the imperfect, the joy of the process, and the unique voice that you have to share with the world. Now go make some beautiful mistakes. You got this. Okay, here we go. Get ready to unleash your inner artist. Chapter 10. Connecting with Nature, a Source of Inspiration. Hey there, creative powerhouse. Prepare to plug back into the most magnificent, original source of inspiration the world has ever known, nature. Look around you. Seriously, even if you're in a city, there's a park, a tree, a patch of weeds pushing through the concrete. Nature is everywhere, whispering secrets of beauty and innovation if you only learn to listen. Think about it. What's the ultimate artist? It's Mother Nature herself. Every sunrise, every crashing wave, every towering mountain. These are masterstrokes. And guess what? You have direct access to this limitless gallery. Why nature? Because it resets you. Burnt out? Staring at a blank page? Overwhelmed by the noise of daily life? Nature pulls you back to the present moment. It forces you to slow down, breathe deeply, and notice the intricate details you usually miss. The gentle curve of a leaf, the way sunlight filters through the trees, the buzzing of a bee collecting nectar. These are all potential seeds of creative inspiration. Here's your inspired action for the week. Plan a nature walk, a creative expedition. Don't think of it as just a stroll. Think of it as a research mission. Location. It could be a forest, a beach, a park, even your own backyard. The key is to get outside. Objective. Observe. Pay attention to the colors, shapes, textures, and sounds. Collect fallen leaves, interesting stones, or feathers. Respectfully, of course. Don't disrupt the environment. Tools. Bring a notebook and pen. Jot down what you see, what you feel, what ideas pop into your head. Maybe even bring a camera to capture the beauty you encounter. Later, when you're back home, let those experiences simmer. Look at the items you collected, review your notes and photos. How can you incorporate these observations into your creative work? Maybe the colors of a sunset inspire a new painting, or the texture of bark informs a sculpture, or the rhythm of the waves finds its way into your writing. Don't overthink it. Just immerse yourself in the natural world and let its magic work its wonders. Trust me, you'll be amazed at how much nature has to offer your creative soul. Go on now, get outside, and let the wild inspire you. You've got this! Chapter 11, Overcoming Procrastination, Getting Started and Keeping Going. Hey you, magnificent creator, let's tackle the beast that whispers insidious doubts and stalls our progress. Procrastination. It's that little gremlin that tells you, later, you can do it later. But later never seems to arrive, does it? Procrastination isn't laziness, understand that. It's often fear disguised. Fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of the unknown. But we're not letting fear win, are we? First, let's dig to root causes. Why are you putting things off? Is it a lack of clarity? Do you feel overwhelmed? Understanding the why is half the battle. Now, the strategies. Break it down. A gigantic task is scary. A tiny step? Not so much. Want to write a book? Don't think write a book. Think write one paragraph. Want to learn a new skill? Don't imagine mastery. Think devote 15 minutes to practice today. Leo wants to start painting, but he feels intimidated. Instead of aiming for a masterpiece, Leo tells himself, I'll just play with colors for 10 minutes. See? Easy. The 5-minute rule. Can't face the task? Commit to just 5 minutes. Seriously, 5. Often, once you start, you'll find yourself continuing. It's like inertia. It's harder to start moving than to keep moving. Time boxing. Schedule specific blocks of time for creative work. Put it in your calendar and treat it like an important meeting. Because it is. Aisha blocks out 30 minutes every morning before work to write. It's non-negotiable. Eliminate distractions. Turn off notifications. Close unnecessary browser tabs. Find a quiet space. Protect your creative time fiercely. Forgive yourself. Messed up? Skipped a day? Don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge it. Forgive yourself and get back on track. Every day is a fresh start. Remember, consistency is key. Small, consistent actions compound over time. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. Celebrate every little victory, every tiny step forward. You've got this. Now, go create something awesome. You're amazing, and the world needs your unique voice. All right, superstar. Let's dive headfirst into Chapter 12, Finding Your Tribe, the Power of Community. Listen, you've been working on yourself, digging deep, and unleashing your inner creative genius. That's incredible. But here's a secret. You don't have to do it alone. No creative journey is meant to be a solitary one. Imagine trying to climb Everest without a team. Impossible, right? The same goes for your artistic exploration. That's precisely why finding your tribe is so darn important. What is a tribe? It's your group of people. People who get you, understand your weirdness, because, let's face it, we all have some, and support your creative dreams, no matter how big or small. They are your cheerleaders, your brainstorming partners, and your honest critics, all rolled into one amazing package. Think about it. Have you ever felt a surge of inspiration just by being around other passionate people? That's the power of community in action. It's like adding fuel to your creative fire, sharing your ideas, getting feedback, and celebrating each other's wins. It's magic. So where do you find these magical beings? Easy. Start by thinking about your passions. Love to paint? Join a local art class. Obsessed with writing stories? Find a writing group. Are your fingers itching to play guitar? Look for jam sessions. The possibilities are endless. Don't be shy about sharing your work. Start small. Ask for feedback. Listen carefully. And most importantly, be supportive of others. Remember, it is a two-way road. Lift each other up. Imagine Mark, who always dreamed of being a sculptor. He was too nervous to show his rough work, fearing rejection. But he joined a pottery class where the instructor praised him for his imagination. It motivated him and gave him a constructive feedback which helped him improve. A little encouragement made him much better than ever. Finding your tribe builds strength, sparks creativity, and makes the journey a whole lot more fun. Now get out there and discover your people. Your tribe awaits, and they're just as excited to meet you as you are to meet them. Chapter 13. Celebrating your progress. Recognizing your achievements. All right, superstar. You've been putting in the work, pouring your heart and soul into your creative journey. Now stop, take a breath, look back, and celebrate. Seriously, you deserve it. Too often, we're so focused on the next goal, the next challenge, that we forget to acknowledge how far we've come. We're like athletes running a marathon, only looking at the finish line and completely missing the cheering crowds along the way. Let's change that, shall we? Think about this. You're climbing a mountain. You wouldn't just keep your head down, focusing only on the next step, would you? You'd pause, look back, and admire the incredible view. You'd acknowledge how high you've climbed. It's the same with your creative life. Celebrating isn't about being boastful or getting a big head. It's about refueling your motivation, boosting your confidence, and recognizing your worth. It's about acknowledging that you are doing it. How do we do it? Let's keep it simple and real. Track your wins. Get a notebook, use an app, whatever works for you. Write down everything, big or small. Finished a page of morning pages? Write that down. Overcame a creative block? Note it. Even just thinking about your project counts as progress some days. Listing your wins gives you objective proof of how much you are accomplishing. Small rewards, big impact. Don't wait for a grand finale to celebrate. Break your projects down into milestones and reward yourself for each one. A yummy latte, that book you've been eyeing, a 30-minute nap, or a relaxing walk in the park. Make it something you genuinely enjoy and that feels like a treat. Give yourself kudos. Be kind. Remind yourself that creativity is a process, not a competition. Tell yourself, nice job. I am proud of you. or whatever feels genuine. It may seem cheesy, but it makes a world of difference. Share with your tribe. Talking about your accomplishments is not bragging if you're genuinely excited and sharing it with supportive friends. Let your tribe know you painted a pretty picture or wrote a nice poem. Their encouragement will do you good. Celebrating is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's fuel for your creative fire. So go ahead, give yourself a pat on the back, literally. You've earned it. Now, go rock the world again. Chapter 14, Creative Courage, Taking Risks and Stepping Outside Your Comfort Zone. All right, rock stars, let's talk about courage. That amazing fuel that blasts us out of our comfort zones and into a world of creative possibilities. How many times have you thought, I wish I could, but then stopped yourself? Fear is sneaky, isn't it? It whispers doubts, makes you second-guess yourself, and keeps you safely inside your little bubble. But guess what? That bubble is stifling your creative spirit. Creative courage isn't about being fearless. Nobody's truly fearless. It's about feeling the fear, acknowledging it, and then choosing to act anyway. It's about saying, okay, this is scary, but I'm doing it. Think about it. Every masterpiece, every groundbreaking idea, every stunning performance started with someone taking a risk. Someone dared to be different, dared to experiment, dared to fail. What does that look like in practice? Well, maybe you're a writer who's always stuck to poetry. Creative courage means trying your hand at a short story, a play, or even a blog post. Are you primarily crafting pottery figures? Go throw a vase. David, a graphic designer, was terrified of public speaking. He took the risk of offering to present a design concept to a larger group at his workplace. He stumbled, forgot some words, but he did it, and through it, his confidence skyrocketed. Creative courage is simply opening yourself up to new possibilities. It's about trying a genre of music, going to an open mic night, joining an art class, or simply sharing your work with someone for the first time. The magic happens outside your comfort zone. That's where you find new skills, new perspectives, and a whole new level of creative expression. Don't let fear hold you back. Embrace the discomfort. Take a risk. You'll be surprised at what you're capable of. Okay, get ready to unleash your inner artist. It's time to dive into Chapter 15, Living a Creative Life, Integrating Art into Your Everyday Routine. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Where am I going to find the time? My life is already packed, but guess what? Creativity isn't some fancy extra thing you do only when you have hours blocked off. It's a way of seeing the world, a way of being present, a way of bringing more joy into everything you do. Think of it like this. A sprinkle of creativity can transform the mundane into the magical, and it doesn't have to be a grand masterpiece every time. The goal is not perfection, it's connection. Connection to yourself, to your passions, and to the world around you. So how do we do this practically? Here are some super simple ideas to weave creativity into your daily tapestry. The everyday sketchbook. Carry a small sketchbook everywhere. Waiting for the bus? Sketch the interesting face across from you. Discreetly, of course. Sipping your coffee? Doodle the swirls in the foam. These aren't meant to be great artworks. They're quick captures of the beauty in the moment. You can try things like sketching the arrangement of items on your work desk, drawing that leaf fallen on the ground, or sketching your dog's sleeping pose. Observation short stories. Become a daily life observer. On your commute, on your work lunch break, or going for an evening walk through the neighborhood, try creating short stories from what you see. Who are these people? What is their story? What are they thinking? What is going to happen after? Creative chores. Yes, even chores can be creative. Put on some upbeat music while you clean. Imagine you're decorating a movie set as you arrange your living room, or challenge yourself to fold laundry in the most artistic way possible. Remind yourself, creativity is a muscle. You gotta flex it regularly. Don't overthink it. Start small, experiment, have fun. The point is to consistently bring that spark of creativity into the ordinary moments, transforming them into extraordinary experiences. Believe in yourself. You are creative, and the world is waiting to see what you create.